Must say. Were you gonna say something? Arresting and spectacular. Sure was arresting. Took up 3 hours of my life. Not just that, 6. 6.5 hours I put into this movie.
Oh, almost a whole work day. Come on.
Yeah.
Come on.
Yeah.
What are we talking about?
And you?
You? What do you mean?
You know
what do you mean, you?
You're gonna get yourself big trouble. You're gonna go to library jail.
Bookman's after me.
Blue Raymond's gonna be after you soon.
100. Can you throw some shades around here somewhere?
Better,
Don't want to forget, though. Beau Daddy.
Better not, draw any pictures of pee-pees or wee-wees inside that.
On every wall and flat surface you can find, brother?
Yeah. So should we give a little... the movie starts
give
with
a little.
A24.
A little dick and a lot of balls.
A24's been cleaning it up.
Yeah. Could they have a better reputation?
And it's amazing that...
I guess a lot of people probably hate them.
They just...
Hate their guts.
They just distribute.
Mm-hmm. Then why are all the movies the same? Tell me now.
They do have a feel, like even Iron Claw.
Yeah.
I was very impressed by that film. And
at least the feeling is impressed.
Joe
that you lead with.
Blow on YouTube gave it a 10
sweaty.
out of 10.
That's a lot of inches.
But
That's a lot of circumference.
Yeah, it was great. Probably wasn't the best movie to watch Christmas Eve, but too seasonal now. Can't even tell the story. We're living in the past, man. It's no longer 2023.
Wasn't for a while.
This is vintage now. That's old news.
You're in an echo chamber, man. I hear you.
Think it's gonna get any Oscar for
Oh, this ain't gonna get in the building.
best prosthetics?
That's Spielberg got something up, don't he?
Yeah. I don't know.
Come on, Tom Hanks must have dressed up as something that blew this away.
Yeah. Dressed up for court.
Throw a snout on him.
There wasn't much animal representation in this. Just spiders.
Spiders ain't animals now?
Depends who you ask.
Put that on your gravestone.
What do you think of those spiders?
The brown recluse?
Yeah.
Oh. They'll leave a swatch.
I remember back in like the Rotten.com days, there was these pictures of a guy with a spider bite, and it was like a picture every day.
Mm.
And you just saw his arm turn into...
12 bites of Christmas.
It's too seasonal, man. Or old news.
Spider-Man.
We're
People who didn't become Spider-Man.
we're getting into Groundhog's Day. Maybe that's why we keep repeating ourselves.
Poof.
But the guy's hand turned into like complete, looked like robotic. You could see all the tendons and the wiring, the inner wiring.
That does suck when you get bit and all of a sudden your inner wiring is showing.
Yeah. Reminded me of Abdar from Planet Danger.
He can take off his arm, but you can't.
I wouldn't be surprised if the place that Beau lives is called Planet Danger.
I used to start confusing him with Robaxaset Man for a while. He's like, ah. Oh. I'm like, look.
Couple pins and...
Yeah. He thought he was invincible. Now look at him. Sore.
Look at him now.
He's right sore.
Now he's in Hellraiser.
Oh, shit. Pinhead.
Yeah, I see the resemblance.
Yeah, and acupuncture was a great point.
Uncle? Great uncle. Wow.
Grand
Great uncle.
I'll also accept great.
He was a great guy.
Greek god?
A Greek god.
It's a Greek god of a man.
Phyllis.
Ah, and the same to you, friend.
Got to watch this on the big screen.
Yeah, what did we call that one? The 85-incher?
Yeah, the Paradigm.
Feel that shift.
And what did you think about that powerful first shot? Let's talk about that.
Powerful. The power of birthhood.
But how do you get a sperm with a camera on it to grow?
I mean, the way they're handing out nano chips these days.
How'd they get that GoPro?
How do you not?
Head? Lots of Vaseline on that lens, I tell you.
Fuck. Yeah, it was a real soap opera if I ever saw one.
And already Mona's at it. Did you drop him? Why isn't he crying?
Yeah, there's all kinds of things wrong with him. He seems perfectly fine because we got his POV.
This is the toughest he's been his whole life.
Very much alive and well, Beau. You don't need to be hovering around me, lady.
Yeah. I think it was the...
don't create problems where there ain't none.
That slap on the little gingerbread buttocks of his sent him over the top.
Yeah, but it was a good transition.
Good one. Liked it.
Yeah, Beau was afraid.
He's ballsy.
Yeah. Yeah, they have it, they hint at that for a while.
And then he shows up to Riz's uncle's house.
Oh, yeah, he's about to hear about some old good tunes.
Who also, that actor there, is going to be in the next A24 film, Love Lies Bloody, which I saw the trailer for at Ironclaw.
Yeah, he's like, if you haven't seen him, he's like James Earl Jones without the voice.
A lot like him. I agree. Brings him onto that little couch. How are you supposed to let all your childhood trauma out on that little couch?
How are you not supposed to form a
can't even lay
metaphor visually without confining him to such claustrophobic seating conditions?
How does Radio Shack want to ask for your number when all you're buying is batteries?
Yeah, and 2035s for your run-of-the-mill hamburger scale.
Find out that Beau's gonna go see Mama.
Yeah. She's interjecting with her telephone calls, which is interesting because there's a little red light that says she's peeping all over him already in this Truman show.
It is very Truman-like. Bowman.
I'm going to get into that, but I don't know if that's a disappointment or what.
Yeah. No, yeah. We'll definitely get into that at different times during the episode. Yeah. Lots of different times.
But that little red eye is watching him.
Yeah.
And she's like, now's a good time to call.
Yeah. And also, there's like...
as he's asking all these leading questions.
And there's all these ongoing themes. Like, he gets asked multiple times. Everyone that knows that he's going home is like, so how does that make you feel? Like, even Nathan Lane's breaking it down. Does that make you feel sad?
Yeah.
Brother?
Yeah. They're all plants. It's a world of plants.
It's all a lie.
It's a fucking lie, yeah. You got that right-o.
But he's got some cool new drugs.
Yeah. Here's Zip Zabadoob.
Yeah. This one's real hip.
Yeah, something Dr. Zeus cooked up.
Kids are selling these on the streets for $1.
Yeah.
Don't take them without water.
Yeah. Yeah. No water is a trend. Trending in this movie.
But he also didn't tell them how many pills to take, I noticed.
Would the bottle do that for you? Take how many at Halloween or whatever?
He doesn't listen.
Oh.
He doesn't listen. Or he can't read well.
Yeah.
Should have read it first.
Yeah.
He's heading home. He's got some water at this point. And he sees that nice statue. What'd you think of that?
Oh, the one that was just at the kiosk?
Yeah.
Oh, it was a grand little thing.
Yeah.
Nice little porcelain-y number. or ceramic of some sort.
Yeah.
Hasn't been painted. We've gone with the angelic pure white.
Yeah.
Could have been like, if you ever saw how creative they would get with transporting cocaine sometimes.
Oh yeah, I've seen
where
something
they'd have
specifically where it was like the Virgin Mary.
Yeah, no way.
One big Coke statue.
Yeah, I don't know if that's what this little dolly was, but...
No, it actually reminded me of a statue that my mum had. And, I broke it. And she hasn't made the good potatoes since.
Yeah, fucking A.
Why not the good potatoes? Why does that have to do anything with the good potatoes?
Yeah. Yeah, did you see that on a shelf one other time and thought maybe you'd have a chance to replace it? Give you that glimmer of hope?
Then it got stolen.
Yeah, because this crops up later on, too, in big form. The Empire State Building, Liberty Lady of it all.
Yeah. But this was very much like the prologue to that episode of Curb, where the doctor was telling him he has to keep drinking water.
You gotta drink that water, but it's good. You got that in the forefront because this spooks up on you a few times, old water ski. You know what I'm saying?
Especially when he shows up at Gotham. That's the most Gotham-y Gotham that's ever Gothamed, I'd say.
Yeah, I guess that neighborhood is like normally worse.
There's even a
Montreal, in it.
Was that where it's filmed?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
What street?
Good one.
Probably St. Catharines. That street's so fucking long.
Could be. I don't know. But I'd like to see it.
They even got an evil Santa Claus in there.
You're right. He just...
Get back.
Yeah.
Stay away from me. Stay away from me.
Oh, man. Actually, I was enamored with the scene where he just starts running towards this place. He's just running out of nowhere.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, you've seen a few of these little jokesters around.
You see the tattooed guy first. And he sees him in his sights. Yeah, I love that shot.
Yeah. And, like, right after him.
Great job.
Yeah. And just narrowly gets his... I don't know how he got that key in the door. You got some practice or something. This guy chases him every night.
Yeah, he's got it all down pat.
Yeah. And he's got a real... when a postman's running through somebody's backyard and a dog's chasing him feel.
Yeah. But there's even that shot where everyone's laughing with their cameras. They're like, what are you doing? We're trying to make him jump.
Oh, yeah.
Like,
yeah.
That's the life that... that's what...
Creep City, eh?
Yeah.
Right? No. It's like moralless. Nobody gives a fuck anymore.
Yeah, he lives...
I thought this was going to be a statement on where society was going. Yeah. Somewhere between here and Idiocracy.
Yeah, exactly. He lives right on the corner of Ejectus Erectus and right across from the Cheapo Depot.
Yeah. Plus, a couple of MWs. I don't know what that stands for, but that's everywhere in this.
M-dubs. What'd you get out of that?
M-dub?
Yeah.
It's the Procter Gamble to your Johnson & Johnson club, you know what I mean? It's big biz.
Yeah?
And all Mona. This is a big biz. But anyway, her loser-ass son has to live in this rehab building or something. Does it say where he lives, what he lives? It's not just like a shit place that he lives.
No?
No, I think he's assigned to this spot.
Okay.
You know, once you get ejectus, you gotta find yourself another erectus.
Okay, that makes sense. Goes up to his apartment.
No sweat.
No sweat.
Just gotta walk through a nice little hallway there. Yeah. Nobody's really with the upkeep on the yick photos. Yeah. We got what sort of stuff you got on the walls here?
Warning signs.
Red flags.
Yeah. Okay. Lots of graffiti. Yeah. Hours and hours of set design in this thing.
Yeah, I think I saw a picture of him drawing one of the the cartoons where the guy's got the wiener in his own mouth, saying "Don't mind if I do" or something. No, yeah. Funny little lines.
Yeah.
Oh, and there's also the brown recluse. Yeah. They're wearing that on their sleeve. That there might be a spider hicking around.
Yeah, and it's right on his door. The warning sign.
Everywhere.
So he's reading it as he's getting in, and then as he goes in, first thing you see is a spider scurrying under the couch.
Yeah. Is he dangerous?
No, I'm pretty sure that's one of the good ones.
Yeah, and one of those ones that grants you the sticky icky?
Yeah, might get some special powers, this Beau.
Fucking A. Oh, one thing I did forget to mention that I was pretty cross with was during his videotape seminar with all the probing questions about his mother. Behind him, sideways socket. What was that all about? What kind of garbage?
You did call that out while we were watching it.
Oh, I almost couldn't get past it.
Bizarre.
Yeah. Getting it twisted, this thing.
What kind of bizarre world is this?
I mean, I felt like it was going to be the whole damn plot.
Never paid off, did it?
Never paid off. Little fucking red herring, you call it?
Yeah, it would have been funny if it was like that in every single scene. It's everywhere. So you get to see a little bit of the layout. Says hi to Daddy up on the wall. What did you think about that blurred picture of his father?
Well,
motion blur.
We didn't know we were going to lose him.
Yeah, that's kind of how he sees his father. He never got to meet him. Never met Papa.
Yeah.
Sits down, watches some of the news. Learn about birthday boy stab man.
What a fun little name.
Best name ever. Yeah, lower third couldn't even hide that.
Yeah.
Uncircumcised.
What is it?
White man.
Is it Murphy's Law? This guy. Anything that can happen will get fucked up.
Yeah.
Will reach 11.
I really am so curious if Ari Aster has ever ran into the movie Hobo with a Shotgun.
Yeah, you think he might have taken just a hair bit from this? Just a slice so thin you couldn't even see it, or
I'm
what?
not even going to say that. I'm just very curious to see if he's ever seen the film. How wide of an audience has Hobo with a Shotgun got over the past 15 years or however long it's been?
Yeah, well, he's been sitting on this for a long time, eh?
That's true, maybe 15 years. But I found that super interesting that this was like his masterpiece. And I totally agree that this is Ari's masterpiece for sure. But it was crazy to find out that he wrote this before Hereditary.
Yeah, I'm sure it was a little bit different.
Oh, yeah.
And he did have a short that's just called Beau. And
oh, really?
Yeah, and this next upcoming scene here. Hold on. Well, you tell me. We're right in the vicinity is what's happening.
What's with the note that he's writing on the top of the pill bottle?
Yeah, sorry about Dad's or whatever.
He says, I'm sorry twice.
Yeah. He feels guilty, remember?
Oh, yeah, written down.
Yeah,
Guilty.
Darth Vader pointed that out.
So it seems like, what is he, like, this is his script? He's going to walk in, this is what he's going to say to Mommy the first time he sees her?
You're like, what kind of gentleman is this guy?
And he finds another pen, writes, Love Beau on it.
Yeah.
And I'm like, is this a suicide note?
Nah, it's just so you can see the picture in his drawer.
Yeah.
Don't you know how happenstance works?
That little piece of evidence.
Ex machina?
That piece of evidence. Looked familiar.
Yeah, I didn't realize what was in that photo at first.
I think Ari's seen 5 pounds, maybe?
Yeah. Few inspirations.
Yeah.
It's a thick slice.
Mr. Messenger's got the wrong door. So this is the short film, I bet. When he's sleeping. And well, actually, I don't remember if that part was a part of it. I love the slap chops.
It could make sense that would be in it. I should have actually gone back to check it out, but right about there.
Yeah. Because I like the slap chops. Gets into bed and then 1 o'clock.
Yeah.
Yeah, no mercy on trying to get some clever transition, some artsy kind of fuck it.
Yeah.
Slap chop.
They're fucking feeding the bottom of his door like it's a damn cat that won't stop meowing.
Yeah. And greased up the last one. Last one skids right over to the bed.
I know. Fucking, if the Kenny Rogers light peeping in don't grab you, then this thing will keep you up.
Yeah, exactly. It would have been cool if he was up and closed his door. So you see it come through the front door and it's sliding, and then he closes his door, but it still continues to slide through.
Keeps on sliding.
Keeps on sliding just out the window. Never gets to read it. So what's that about?
I don't
People
know.
just fucking with him? Or he lives with a bunch of crazies.
Yeah, but you throw on the first bit of score I can remember.
Yeah.
Fucking that. You might know about this, Fred Durst, like walls shaking. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
They keep on sliding, and then.
Got the wrong door. It's the neighbor.
Well, you know.
Or he's fighting against the
that's
the fake music.
You know, like that's what you're wondering if that's like who the hell.
I said turn it down. You turned it up.
Yeah.
Volume / bass.
Yeah, it seems like revenge.
Yeah.
Like fine, they'll blast you out.
Yeah.
But anyway, it ruins his. Or he gets a great sleep or something. I don't know.
Too good.
He's in bed.
He wakes up the exact same way I woke up in California.
Just
flight in an hour. Fuck.
That's true. Yeah.
And mine was worse because I was trying to get home. I already had my trip over.
Oh yeah, wow, that was a bad time.
Yeah.
But this is definitely in the short. In this part with the keys.
And the luggage.
Yeah. So he's all good to go. He's got all his little stuff packed up.
Remembered his statue.
Mm-hmm. Goes back for the dental floss. Also MW. There's some of Mommy's floss there.
Oh yeah. Yeah, she's flossing everywhere.
Yeah. So he's just grabbing his shit, runs out, and of course, what happened?
Everything's gone.
Key's gone.
You're fucked.
It's a goddamn nightmare. This is when you start feeling like your fucking feet stuck in a bog for sure. Like up to this point, I was like, yeah, he's right. Got a right to be afraid. This neighborhood is scary.
But you start getting to hear Beau.
Yeah.
And he's like, you're fucked. Why would you say that?
Yeah, such weird little interactions. And what is he even doing? He's just pulling at something by the wall. Like
no, he's walking by with like the mop.
Oh, it was earlier when he's walking through the apartment. He's just like doing something in the hall.
Yeah.
Just grabbing wires out of the friggin' wall or something.
Yeah. So then he goes in.
This guy needs some blocking. He's not even doing a real task.
Yeah.
Just
do something. Keep busy. Has to get on the phone with Mom. Let her know. Beau's not coming to town.
What a slow, stupid interaction with her.
I made note of that there is no getting in late and getting out early in this scene. It's brutal. There's some scenes that are just so brutally long.
Yeah, and I think it's all a test.
Yeah.
But she sucks to do tests with.
Yeah.
Let's just say that.
Why didn't he say the tickets got stolen? That would have been a game changer. What's the boy to do?
He had tickets, didn't he?
Yeah, but he could have... You know, he's getting the heat because he's not going to make it. I would have said, oh, the tickets got stolen too. What can I do?
So you think adding to the lie...
Oh, yeah. Well, no, it wasn't...
Making it...
Wasn't a lie.
It might have gotten stolen.
You think it didn't? You think he threw it in somewhere?
I don't know. Like, it's just adding more things in.
It was just
the
in his
keys
head.
aren't enough.
It was in his head. There never was a luggage.
His luggage was probably stolen as well. Everything. He says his luggage was stolen, doesn't he?
He doesn't even tell her the luggage got stolen. He just says the keys.
Maybe it was under his breath. You know Joaquin Phoenix. He sneaks it in there.
Floats through his...
Snuck in there like the fucks in Save You by Pearl Jam.
Floats through his lips like a hair. So this is when, he goes to take the pills. Oh, because he has that crazy flashback. Or not flashback, but his imagination shows someone kicking in the door. Mm-hmm. And he pulls the couch in front of him.
Yeah, he's scared.
Beau's afraid.
That's the one bad thing that don't even happen. Specifically.
Yeah. And he goes and takes the pills. But he takes 2.
Gulp.
And then when he looks at the pill bottle to see that it says always take with water, under it says
Gulp.
Take 1 pill 2 times a day.
Oh, this guy's an idiot.
Yeah, what's that about?
Deserves dryness.
Yeah. And this is when it starts getting pretty hairy. Has to sneak out of the building into Crazy Town. Cracktown. It's fucking hot in Cracktown.
Yeah.
That help me guy. Help me.
He's insistent. He asks a bunch of times. No avail.
Joe?
When he's looking down at what he needs to traverse in order to get across the street to the convenience store. Just the guy staring at him, just Game of Thrones style eyeing.
Yeah. And of course
eye gouging.
He sees Buddy bringing out all the whole pallet of water Buddy's putting up in the display.
Like, is everything planned? Like, I like the idea that everything isn't planned. That just everything is just nuts and stupid here.
There's some things that I'm going to point out that just couldn't have been planned.
Interesting.
It doesn't make sense for them. But maybe they will. We'll talk about it.
Well, Wasserman, let's just talk about this since we're on the topic of water for a moment. But Wasser, you know what that is?
No.
That's water.
That's Wasser.
Yeah, like Wasser is German for water, isn't it?
Yeah. And where are they from?
Wasserton. Everything is water.
Yeah.
Everything is water.
What's up with that?
Just water is big.
Yeah, it's like 80% of this body of work.
Yeah. You got that right.
Yeah.
This fucking earth.
Yeah. And of course, Buddy doesn't have 175. But
Who does?
He only drank half of it.
Well, his card's already declined.
90 cents.
Like, she already went on to her app and was like, lock card. You can tell he's getting a little bit fucked over here.
Yeah, why'd he go and try to buy tickets later on if he couldn't even buy water? Dummy.
Water is cut off. Yeah. He's cut off as well.
You think there's poison in the water?
Would you go back and drink from that well?
They're trying to keep him fertile.
That line is
Oh yeah.
Stirring.
Yeah. My grandfather.
I'll call the police.
My grandfather in Portugal actually did. Him and a whole soccer team drank from a well, and someone put like dead chickens in it, and they all got sick as fuck.
That'd be Salmonella department.
And he never drank from it again.
Smart man.
Yeah.
Stick to rum.
So during his time in the store, all the McPoyles are getting into his apartment building. Yeah. Every single one of them.
Holy. Well, if that don't stick with you, him looking back and every second shot is just more piles of garbage humans piling in.
So fucking eerie, man. It actually, like, gives you a chill watching the scene, feeling that. You can feel his anxiety.
Yeah.
This is when I felt the handcuffs were on me. Yeah. Behind the back. So arrested. $8? $8?
He had almost enough change, though.
Yeah. Use some of the tips.
Yeah. That's brazen. That's,
Pennies.
If that don't date this movie, what does?
Exactly.
I was asking someone the other day how long Penny's been gone.
So, man, it's like Numanium up there. Everyone's up there.
You
even see that he can look into the kitchen and see not only Tattoo Guy, but Pokey McGee's doing it again over in the corner, taking someone else's eyes out.
Yeah. What about this guy walking backwards that shows up in the...
Oh, yeah.
Anyway, that's just going to add to this Truman Show bit.
Yeah, what's his...
We're going to place all these sons of bitches later on.
Key choreographer, that guy.
Moonwalking all the way into the brown recluse apartment.
People just banging on his couch. Not to mention that smoothie that's still brewing when he walks back in.
Yeah. And do not open. Which one of these considerate motherfuckers put a nice warning sign on that?
I did like another slap chop of it cutting today. And it's like, is it snowing? But it's actually sawdust from the construction workers.
I know, and what is he doing?
Sawing right over him.
Yeah, he's like sawing the scaffolding, though. He's just like drilling a hole in the scaffold. He's not working on the building as far as I mean, I didn't pause it, but I kind of looked at where he's going, and...
There's nothing at all.
Yeah.
Nothing at all.
Yeah, he's just another jerk-off fucking patsy or plant. Man, this movie makes you think so stupid, too. Got me reading the damn sign on the scaffolding.
I read that, too.
Like, come on.
I was wondering if it was going to be something
Don't
funny.
make me read a scaffolding sign. I don't want to be thinking this hard.
I know,
putting
because
this shit together.
Even when you get back into his apartment, there's just so much more artwork to look at. There's a guy, again, about to eat his own dick.
Again. Later that day.
Yeah. Then there's a bunch of more art in his apartment. Picture of a guy, again, trying to eat his own dick with a word bubble that says "come" on it.
It's not a word bubble, cuz. It's a damn little flag.
Yeah, the flag. The
pointy flag.
Yeah, that's a white flag. Throwing in the towel.
Yeah, all of his walls got fucking turds sprayed across it. And
there's something burning on his fucking bed.
This shit's all fucked up.
Yeah.
But he gets to sweep in and whatever.
Yeah, his bath looks clean enough to start a bath.
Mm-hmm.
Starting to feel like he's a little dirty. And then goes to call his mom.
Oh, that's right. That's when the phone call happens.
Bill Hader picks up.
Yeah, you know what? I didn't even realize it was Bill Hader.
Yeah.
And
I didn't until you saw the back of him. I could tell that.
It's funny because I kind of thought it was Bill Hader-ish at that point, but I definitely didn't tell by the voice.
Yeah.
And it's also another weird conversation.
Yeah, I know. Her head and face are missing.
Yeah. Yeah, and just like, can you describe her for me? And he only says, like, oh, she's got red and brown hair and, like, blue eyes or something. Yeah. And he's like, well...
Can you describe her physique?
Yeah.
Maybe you got the wrong number.
Yeah. It's so nightmarish.
Yeah.
Like, this is the kind of thing that would happen in a nightmare. You're calling a number and then blah, 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 blah.
Yeah. And does he actually stop the phone and call back? Ends the call and calls back? Did you look at his previous calls?
No.
I couldn't find anyone in the cast that was from Seinfeld. But his previous calls were Mum,
Poison Control,
Therapist, and Movie Phone.
No way.
Yeah. Which, again, kind of dates this.
Yeah.
Dates this piece. I think 2001 Movie Phone was done.
Yeah, it's got a case of the Donna Changs.
Yeah. But it was also funny because the purse was right handy. Oh, here. She's got ID.
Yeah. Is her name
Mona. And then another slap chop.
Drops his phone.
He's been standing there for a long time.
Yeah. The water runneth over.
Almost at his feet.
Yeah, almost getting him. Still the water. Still the water tries to get him.
But he gets in.
Oh yeah, he's good for tubbing now.
He gets right in. And this is when you see...
This is when you realize it's a motherfucking greatest hits.
Yeah. Did you notice? Because I remember being lots of talk about his shoulder in The Joker.
So much talk about his
shoulder. Because there's that shot of how he's like...
I like nice shoulders.
He pops his shoulder out of place for one scene when you see him with no shirt on and he looks...
Oh yeah, he looks like extra like skinny.
Yeah. But Joaquin Phoenix actually does have a fucked up shoulder. You can see him when he's in the tub because he's like supposed to be symmetrical.
Mm-hmm.
Guy's a goddamn freak.
Oh, yeah.
Look at that. One rounded right off.
All right. That's subtle.
Yeah. That's him. That's why they got him for the job, because of that shoulder.
And like there's been a few of these like extra long holding just on a face shots. And even the passage of time. You're like always with him. Except for like when he's knocked out or asleep or something, you know what I mean? Yeah. Like the time changes as he's just like stands in a place for a long, long time.
When he found out that his mom was dead, like he was crying, and then it did a slap chop to the water almost at his feet.
Yeah, and when he was outside after his apartment was stolen.
Yeah.
Oh, and again, I wanted to mention
then again after Jeeves comes after him later.
When he tries to
sleeps in the corner of the room.
We'll
get to it.
And when he first goes to get that water, when he puts a phone book in the door to hold it.
Yeah.
But what about that moment when he runs out the door and slams the guy?
Yeah.
It's like bent over. Yeah, that was the fun and games right there.
They didn't even feel it.
Yeah. I just wanted to bring that up because there's just something funny about that moment.
Yeah, and also the last person into the apartment when everyone's flooding in, the horde, she goes back and takes the phone book out.
Yeah. Just that add insult to injury.
Yeah. And what about that shoe that was stuck in his computer as he's trying to buy tickets?
Oh, that's so fucking good.
Yeah.
And it's like on the floor at first too, so he's got to like pick it up and go plug it in again and stuff.
Brilliant.
But yeah, that's what prompts him to call his mom, right? That moment.
Yeah.
When he must do that while the water's running.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. What a great, like this whole, there's a few minutes left in it, but this first 40 minutes is fucking brilliant.
Yeah, it's...
Okay, let's just take a rest, meditate, lay in the bath, kind of come down from all of this. Have another long stare shot.
Yeah.
This one interrupted.
Yeah, you're all in at this point.
Yeah.
A drip.
Yeah. We're starting to sweat some bullets here.
How am I getting wet in the one part of me that's supposed to be dry?
Yeah, I thought this was a freshwater pool.
This is like a bather's worst nightmare.
Yeah, we got the Atlantic creeping in.
Is it Help Me Guy? I'm pretty sure it's the help me guy.
I don't know. Is he asking for help there?
He doesn't, but I'm pretty sure it's the same guy.
Yeah. This guy's got the ability to stick to ceilings prior to...
As sweaty as he is, you don't think he would stay up that long.
Yeah.
How long has he been up there for? Is this part of the plan?
Too long. But he can't take no more.
What kind of process was it to find a guy that can do this for so long?
He is surprisingly... I don't know, is that agility?
An extensive auditioning process.
Yeah, we need you to be able to basically cram yourself up in the ceiling.
You're great, but you're not sweaty enough, so we're going to have to pass.
Mm-hmm. And then, like, you know, even if you're a nutter, you're still... I don't know if that's hereditary or what, but you're scared of spiders.
Yeah, well, they're pretty bad that time of the year, you know, midsummer.
True enough.
So, I was trying to count how many I lost count of how many rolls these two do in the tub once he falls. They go full 360.
They go full Borat.
They go over 1080. I'll tell you that. Oh, and then when he's slowly getting into the tub, we have to discuss this because I know you saw what I saw, but we're just like, not gonna mention it. No. I didn't see it. Moving on.
Yeah.
Moving on. And then he makes a mad dash, and I love that the front door's just bursted right out now. The glass is broken.
Well, that's how he got in.
He runs right through it.
No, that's how he got back in. He runs across, like, he runs on the glass when he goes out. Naked.
But does he break it in?
No, it was broken in the morning.
Yeah, exactly.
And then...
Oh, he has to walk through it to get in?
Mm-hmm.
There's a shot of that? Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
Runs out naked.
And then in the least arresting part of the movie...
Yeah.
He asks for a little help from a friendly neighborhood cop.
Yeah.
You know, as you do, as you're told.
Yeah.
You know, tell a police officer when you're in danger, maybe.
Yeah. And they wrongfully accuse him of being birthday boy.
He's got he fits some of the MO. And
he doesn't even fit the description.
Oh.
This guy's wearing a turtleneck.
It's a still.
All balls, this guy.
Yeah. Fucking.
Surprised this guy's so scared all the time. The size of his cojones. Think this guy would be tough, brave, Beau.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, you're right. He does think he's the stab guy because he's like got the.
Come on, fucking do it, man.
The statue.
Yeah.
This guy's. You know what? I thought this cop was a dummy, but you know maybe he did act right.
Well, he ran into birthday boy's right behind him.
I know. Much more of a.
It's just a sidekick.
Ew.
Big balls, fucking. Yeah. These guys must be together. Fucking Tommy Schlong over there, and
big balls and Andre Stab 1000.
Yeah. And he goes for a run. Thinks he can outrun the bullet. Thinks he's Superman.
And that when he gets smashed by a van.
Yeah, which they did well. I don't know how they green screened that.
That's what the still is of, isn't it?
Yeah.
That moment.
Yeah. Like, where's the vest? What did they attach the wires to? The only thing they could have done was same thing they did with Itchy the Killer. Hooks in the back.
Oh gosh. Wow.
Yeah.
Yakety poo.
And then where does he wake up?
And like Barbie, this K-pop little house.
Yeah.
It's a weird spot.
Oh yeah.
The audience is also not really sure, but you kind of get Misery vibes or something straight away.
Right away, you can see that he has a health detector on his foot.
Fitbit.
Yeah.
Wear it on your non-dominant hand. Alrighty. Strap that on, Dad.
Well, hey, I don't think he's going to use his hand anytime soon.
No.
Holy fuck.
Is that when he finds out?
Yeah.
He's getting that explanation there, what happened?
Yeah. He got stabbed. Not only did he get hit by the car, but he got stabbed. And then buddy he felt the devil in his fucking hand.
Oh my god, that's the most graphic part of the whole movie. That's what got it the PG-13 right there.
Yeah, exactly. Am I dead?
That must have been an improvised
That's
line.
where he's like, man, you can't help but love this guy.
Well, it's a love-hate relationship.
Speaking of Big Baby.
Yeah, Big Baby. Am I dead?
Then who comes in? Fucking dude.
My dude.
My brother.
Nathan
with his football.
Nathan
like
Lane
cool
talks like a cool Patton Oswalt in this.
Yeah. All right, man. My man. My dude.
Yeah. Another frustrating bunch of new faces.
Yeah. But, this guy's life's so crazy that he's just like, all right, fair enough.
Yeah.
They bring him out for supper.
Like, I was suspicious even about this broccoli spaghetti they were eating.
Especially when they eat dessert before they're even done.
Yeah, everyone gets a handful of pills.
Yeah.
Don't you, big guy?
Yeah.
Or whatever.
Yeah. And then even the daughter.
Yeah, a couple for the big guy.
Yeah.
He's such a knob.
Yeah, I know. And then the daughter walks out. She's all pissed off. Why can't they be in my dead brother's room?
Yeah.
Why does he have to take over my room? And then she takes 2 bottles of pills. And the dad's like, don't mix those.
Yeah. Loves pills.
Yeah. And they're just laying around.
Solution to everything is just like, we'll get him a couple more pills.
That's why she had to turn it up a notch.
Yeah.
If she overdosed on pills, it would have been like, well, of course.
Yeah.
She had to get it on the...
We still got a little ways. She's still got a little mileage.
Yeah, we won't talk about little Violet yet.
But they use those contact lenses a few times in this thing.
Yeah. Who's he get on the phone with next? You meet Crazy Jeeves in the background there.
Yeah. Get on there with Larry's cousin.
Mayor of Gotham.
He's in some fucking Spun City.
Mm. Yeah.
But he's very kind.
And he's not a doctor.
Dick kind.
He's a lawyer.
Attorney.
An attorney at law.
Yeah.
And he puts up the stakes.
You know what? If I was Beau, I would have kicked back a little against this guy. He was laying a little too heavy a guilt trip. What do you say?
Why do you care so much? What are you making off of this? Well, the fuck do I gotta be there?
Yeah.
Every minute that it takes you longer to get here will just deepen the humiliation, Beau. Get a suit.
Write a eulogy.
Yeah.
And get here now. I'd be like, motherfucker, eat my shorts. I'd go there with it.
I would have thought that at the end, they're like, where is your eulogy? And he could have picked out the pills. Said, I'm sorry, Mom. I love you, I'm sorry. Love, Beau.
Yeah. some crib notes.
Yeah, exactly. That would have worked.
Yeah. Fuck yeah.
This is the this is where you start seeing that, okay, everything might be
conspiring
a little,
against him.
Truman-y. This is where it starts getting Truman-y, because the daughter's up filming them as they're all standing there, and Nathan Lane says
she's trying to get a lot of information saved on her telephone. That's for sure.
Yeah, you're in no condition to fly. You gotta get some rest, my brother.
My dude. Don't bother to hit snooze.
Yeah.
My dude.
And one big hint of maybe this is all predetermined is that they have jams with his name encrusted on them.
They pulled that out pretty good.
Yeah.
But they get the means. He's a surgeon, don't you know?
Tammy there has to take the couch.
Oh my god. When he goes to the bathroom.
Tries to switch. How awkward is that with his,
Go back to my bed. Awkward.
And she's filming him too. Constantly filming him.
No, that's one of her jobs.
He's got his own TikTok that he doesn't know about.
Cuckoo TikTok. But then he doesn't even go to the bathroom. Just goes back to bed. Even that bothered me. It's like, you still need to pee, don't you, Beau?
Yeah. And then the next morning, where does the wife lie in all this? When she walks over and she gives him the secret note.
Mm-hmm.
Stay hydrated. Drink that water.
Yeah.
But stop incriminating yourself.
Well, if you start to think about it as that Truman Show type thing.
What did he say wrong?
I don't know. Nothing.
Because
I didn't feel like he did too much wrong. He seemed like he was really trying to keep to himself there, to tell you the truth.
Yet again, he can't go today.
Oh, gets an unfortunate phone call. My dude.
Some rich guy crashed on a jet ski or something like that.
Yeah, gotta go
smash his face.
Yeah, gotta go stick a fucking hose in his brain.
Yeah.
Then he's like, you know what? I got a grand idea.
So
I just move the rest of them to today, and that'll free up tomorrow, and we'll hit the road.
Why do they want him to miss the funeral? I don't get it. What's the end game here?
They're just, Mona don't think he tries hard enough to go. Could have sold this watch and got a little bit further.
I'd say that he wants to go.
But not enough, Liam.
So then he's stuck there by himself. Tammy comes. I must say,
with Jeeves.
Yeah.
Jeeves is a funny character.
Yeah.
The first time you see him, he's fucking smashing out the window in his RV.
Yeah.
That's gonna be blood.
Yeah. And you already see that Tammy's putting some bad word in to Jeeves.
Of course, it's like you can't hear what she's saying.
Yeah.
It's that old murkiness.
But you can read it in his eyes.
Got that bog foot when it comes to hearing that.
It's not good.
Oh yeah, who is that dude anyway? He looks familiar, Jeeves.
I don't know. I think he just looks like the Shaun of the Dead guy, kind of.
A little bit, yeah.
I can't remember if I looked up his IMDb.
Nah.
Yeah.
It's mountain of a man, though. Fuck it. There's enough to digest here.
Yeah.
More than enough of self-fellatio to go around. Am I right? Don't mind if I do.
Gets on Tammy's computer. Oh, we forgot to mention how when he's looking up the pills, he goes and gives it a goog if he should take water or not. And it's like remembering Jim. Oh my god. People are actually dying from this.
Yeah, this fucking gremlin.
Yeah.
Anti-gremlin.
Yeah, his mom's all over the goog as well.
Yeah.
And he sees that...
Yeah, she did go so far as to post.
Beloved Elaine.
But that makes, like, everybody... Yeah, she does pop up there.
Yeah. Because then he pukes all over the computer.
Oh, my God. That just doesn't go a long way in ingratiating himself with young Tammy.
Yeah. Especially because she's right there watching.
What the fuck?
I know.
Busted.
Just such great timing. And you gotta come with me.
Yeah.
Who do you think told you this?
Oh, this fucking scream.
Yeah.
Well, there's a few weird screams. There's that other one. Did that already happen with the mom? Where she's like...
Oh, yeah. No, that's coming up. The...
But Tammy's got a great little scream on her. It's so primal.
Yeah. Yeah.
She's disturbed.
Okay, no. So they go out, and she's got her little cheerleader friend. Mm-hmm. Like, this is my new brother.
Yeah, she's just like the fucking cheerleader, mean girl kind of shit.
But even she starts filming him.
Oh my God, these people with the damn Instagram.
Yeah. Gets him high.
Oh, well,
Makes him smoked up.
Yeah. What's in this? It's hitting him fast. Yeah. And she says... 3 things.
What is it?
I don't think she specifies, does she?
There's just 3 things.
Yeah, there's just 3 things. It's a Jeffrey, all right? That's all you need to know.
Yeah, exactly. El Jefe. But I really liked this transition into the flashback. How it was his car seat on the cruise ship. I thought that was brilliant.
Yeah.
And then...
Match cut?
But then, because he goes into the sunken place a little bit.
It's weird, actually. Some of the different transitions just in this car, I think there was a little bit of trickery.
Yeah.
Where he, like, switches out to almost...
there was another shot...
Goes from, like, a practical out the window to something that seems more rear projected or something.
Yeah. Because there's him sitting in the car seat in the... Oh, there's another shot that really makes this such a great sequence. Because it goes into the flashback where you meet young Elaine.
He's like, is this your house again?
Oh, we just passed my house. We passed the house.
Shut up!
Yeah. And then you meet young Elaine.
Do you meet her?
See the dead body floating.
Well, first you're just seeing him chill with his mom. And seeing Elaine from afar.
Okay, yeah, and she's grilling him. Because she's like, oh yeah, I love her. Like talking about the nanny or something. You love her? What do you mean by that?
Yeah. Yeah, he's like... You're right, she's getting a little bit, like... defensive.
Yeah. Overbearing.
That'll get tiresome if we bring up how often that happens. But you're right. He's just getting a look from afar.
Yeah, okay.
And what is up with this little dude? Is there something uncanny about him? Does he walk around with that face? He's like, I can't tell if you think he's beautiful.
I think they did a face swap. He looks so much like a young, I know he doesn't look like young Joaquin, but he's very believable to be a young Joaquin, I must say.
There's something about him. It's almost like a mask. I don't know.
You think they did something?
He's got like Fabio's face on a child or something.
Oh, yeah? You think they AI'd him?
I don't know what the fuck.
AI.
I guess he's probably a real dude.
This is what AI thinks Joaquin Phoenix looked like as a young guy.
Yeah, 6 fingers.
Yeah.
Oh wait, he does have 6 fingers.
But they do end up hanging out maybe you don't see how they get together yet.
No, she's going around knocking on the doors. There's a dead guy out here. Yeah. And he's just like, yeah, hold on. He's coming to my door next. Yeah. He's just sprays his Bianca.
Yeah. And he already shows his character where they're like, what about these foods? Oh, the dye in them cause cancer.
Oh, yeah, that's that Munchausen-y bit.
Yeah. I
was really picking up that when I rechecked it out there. I like that thing very specifically, like, you know, like he's hearing about the dangers of every little thing, you know.
Exactly.
Putting that fear in him.
Yeah. He's a little rose, a little delicate rose, you might say.
Oh, my God. Especially because that's where he finds out about his pappy somewhere in there.
Yeah, it is close to this because it goes from...
Goes on a little date ski.
I think it's split up, maybe. But he does get that... Oh, no, does it cut to the part where... Yeah, because then it goes to he's in bed with his mom.
Yeah.
And then she comes running in.
Mm-hmm.
And that's when she's saying, you got to wait for me.
You can see why he saved himself.
Save yourself for.
Such a desperation in her.
Oh, yeah.
Thought it was a sure thing.
Yeah, exactly. And then the mother... This
girl loves me.
Yeah. Yeah, just one like quarter second of a kiss and you got this girl forever.
Yeah, he's all personality. You can see why. Fucking stone face, no expressions.
And then the mother starts saying, he's on the couch, he's on the couch. And then it cuts to, so this is actually Tammy saying he's on the couch.
Oh, that's right.
But it's the mother. And then it cuts to Jeeves running in with all the needles in him.
Going full old school.
Yeah. Anti-Bane serum. And he backs him into that. And Nathan Lane, just like, this was perfectly casted, especially in Nathan Lane. He's like, he told me he loved you earlier.
Yeah. And he says it like two things in that sentence. Like, he told me he loved you. He told me he loved me earlier, or he loved you earlier, or something. Like, it's like a double down.
Yeah. And he backs him into the corner once again. Time lapse, slap chop to the sun just beating in his face. You could just tell that he's been up for hours but hasn't moved. And they come and they're like, "Good morning, Beau." And this is when, once again, the wife. Like, is this part of it that they want him to start figuring it out? Because she goes, Channel 78.
Yeah, she must have some guilt inside of her or something. Maybe she's like the only one who's like a little bit willing to go against Mona, to tell you the truth.
Channel 78.
Channel 78.
Yeah, but,
And then he's on the Truman Show, that's for sure. But everyone's got those cameras in their house now. Every video on YouTube is... somebody there, and you see a dog tear their lamp across the whole room or something. You're like, why are these people filming themselves?
At this point, exactly. Yeah. What is reality?
Yeah, I wouldn't want to be able to go back and look at my whole day walking around my damn living room.
Yeah, everything's scripted. It makes you think of Funniest Home Videos, how many people put their children at harm just to get a good video out of it.
Primary import-export.
Drink this paint with me.
Oh, first we must vandalize the wall. Here, I'll put your name for you.
Yeah, exactly, in pink. You write my name. And then he's like...
Good thing she remembered which
Tammy.
one of those paints was prop paint.
Yeah. Tammy. Don't call me that. But it's your name. Don't call me my name. It's my name. Yeah. It's my name.
Damned if he does. Damned if he don't.
Yeah.
That's for sure.
You do it first.
Yeah. No, I don't think I want to guzzle this.
Doesn't want to be their latex salesman.
Yeah. Or their taste tester.
Yeah, exactly. But she starts glurping it down, and Violet turns violet after a while.
Yeah, she's having a deluxe smoothie.
Yeah. Pretty fucking gruesome, actually, when the mother walks in. She hears the commotion and walks in, and seeing her fucking... I don't even think that it wasn't even the actress. They had like a doll or something. It just looks so...
Yeah.
Creepy.
Red eyes.
Yeah.
You know, the things aren't going well.
Yeah. And he just starts running.
Yeah, and he's just got a boogie.
Right through the glass this time.
That's true. That's probably what you were confusing it with, actually.
Exactly.
Yeah, he does pull a Kool-Aid guy. Drink the Kool-Aid.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Don't drink the Kool-Aid guy.
Don't drink the Kool-Aid, yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Gets out of Jonestown unscathed-ish.
And then it starts turning into a Brothers Grimm story.
Yeah. Things really take a folklore-y...
Yeah. You meet young Jezebel.
This pregnant lady.
Yeah. And she comes up and... Are you hurt? Takes the piece of glass out of his head.
Yeah.
No, don't worry. These ones just bleed, and then stop.
Yeah,
Take it from me. My dad died of blood loss.
Through all the fucking greatest hits with Hereditary and Midsummer and Beau, his short story, and his Munchausen short story. And then fucking gets to this point and goes full...
Doesn't make sense. He's been dropping loads of fucking Beau throughout his whole filmography.
He goes full Village.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, he's walking back through Joaquin's. They're going to M. Night all of a sudden.
I don't know. Take you down to the... what a crazy place this is.
I mean, visually striking.
Oh, yeah.
But...
Gobbledygooker makes a cameo.
Oh, he does. He does.
Ladybug guy who actually
Blink and you miss Gobbledygooker.
Yeah. Actually has Darth Vader voice. Lays a big wet on him. And starts feeling right at home.
Well, they're like, we're all orphans here.
Yeah, exactly. You want something to wear? You want your own costume?
Yeah. I want to be a pirate.
Yeah. Pretty quickly it gets into the we're doing a play. They're all rehearsing back there.
Yeah.
They take him up on stage and
we go from woods to woods.
Yeah.
Doing this play.
Yeah,
for ourselves.
Shakespeare by the woods.
Yeah.
What else to do out here? We got Basil up there, and he started all this.
But if this is all organized by Mona, what a weird little sojourn.
I know. This is where Aereo does himself. Like Wes Anderson, eat your fucking heart out.
Yeah.
This whole sequence of...
You know how much money they couldn't recoup that they used building these wood sets?
Yeah. Well, I loved it. Even how the mechanics of it, where the trees would turn and the seasons would change.
Yeah. Beautiful.
Yeah.
Stupidly beautiful.
Yeah. But then they start telling his story.
Yeah, which is kind of his most successful arc.
Yeah. Yeah.
If you look at this as divided up, which you kind of do, like there's the first 40 minutes and then there's like that next part with the Nathan Lane family.
Yeah.
And now you're in the woods. Yeah. That's a whole thing.
Yeah.
But like it's such a trip. Like here, there's a point where he's like, what is it? He meets a guy who's like his dad.
Oh yeah,
staring at him.
Your dad's alive.
Yeah.
You know your dad. I used to work for him. I used to feed him.
Yeah.
Or take care of him or something like that. You know what's funny is I actually have a note that's actually when it all comes back that you meet him. Okay, so we'll just go through this first. Because Buddy cuts the chain.
The one that's he's got a ankle bracelet chain gang kind of number.
He can't move on. But then the mechanical reel brings him the axe, and he cuts it. But when he cuts it, it cuts to Joaquin Phoenix.
Old?
No, not yet.
No.
Looks good. This is probably the best he's ever looked. And walks into the set.
Oh, yeah, he's looking svelte.
Yeah. And then it goes into this huge narration of telling his whole story.
No, it's got water, tidal waves and stuff.
Yeah, the water takes him out eventually.
Spoiler alert.
But it's going through and it's like you'll learn a trade. You get a job.
Yeah, you'll meet a woman you like.
Yeah,
and
you'll get a house. You'll start living off the land. You'll make new friends. And in the window, the cheerleader shows back up who has one of the masks like everyone does.
Oh, those
takes a picture of him.
No, she doesn't.
Yeah.
Fucking hell.
And I also loved when you meet a woman and you'll take care of the house. He's painting on wallpaper. I thought that was great.
Is that when you see the doll with lifeful eyes?
Yeah. At some point in this, I'm trying to think of where she comes in because
I think she's like dangling over him when the seasons are changing or something. She's up on the wires.
Yeah. Because then you'll have kids.
Yeah. You'll lead a normal life, Beau.
Yeah, until that damn tidal wave comes in.
Mama Wasserman.
Yeah. The water came and took them all away, separated the family. And then
about it.
And then this is where he starts getting old and weathered. And I thought they did a great job on the prosthetics. They didn't overdo it at all.
No, it did look pretty understated yet caked.
Yeah. I'm trying to think of what kind of goes on before it comes to the $1 soups or $1 theater.
Yeah.
Like it's just starting to tell the whole story over again. Like there's even saying...
it keeps saying it over.
Yeah.
It keeps looping, right?
Yeah, but because there's a wolf that's going to be chasing you. So this is Jeeves.
Oh, yeah, that part is wicked. He's going to tear through the worlds or something.
Yeah, and they have all these...
Sweet little spooky line.
Yeah, they have all these metaphors for what you've already seen in the movie. Like there's something about the village and...
Shout out M. Night.
But when they talk about the village, they're actually talking about Cracktown back at the beginning.
Oh.
And yeah, so he goes and he decides not to get soup, go to the play, and then in the play, she's explaining that he'll only have $1 after he's already sat down, and he'll pick the theater over. He'll pick to go to the play, even though it's half over. And there's the 3 guys there. They're like, Daddy? Is that you?
This is the spell-breaking moment.
I know, it's like so much.
He's like...
So much.
Oh, shit. I can't come or I'll die.
Yeah.
Where did you jerks come from?
Oh, yeah, because when does that happen?
They're all hugging and crying.
Where you see the mom and it's all the different...
I love you.
And it's all the different colors. I have...
part's
Oh, yeah.
kind of a fever dream.
You'll find a wife. Sometimes she'll look like a man.
Oh, yeah.
And she'll get pregnant because you'll have sex with her.
Weird, right?
Yeah, I know.
Weird. Who's this movie for?
Yeah, and some other things that stuck in. You got... Someone's going to say that you burned down their home and replaced all the children's feet with hands.
Typical Beau shit.
Yeah. And then, yeah, there's the whole, like...
He's getting the fucking Larry Ray treatment here.
Yeah. And then with those boys, man, there's just 222 much hugging there. Getting too huggy.
Yeah, he's really overdoing it with the hugs.
Yeah. And then this is where it cuts to the mother with the... I think it's supposed to be over a baby. Different colors spinning around.
Mobile?
Yeah, like a mobile. But it's casting all these different colors on her. But at certain points, it's not her, it's the nanny.
Yeah. Martha.
Yeah, exactly.
And she's in like red and stuff.
Yeah.
And it cuts to something else and then back to red.
Yeah. And it's this is where you find out about the father. And like so detailed what you're telling your kids.
Yeah,
he died, when he finished.
I just want to be transparent here,
When he
Beau.
finished inside me, he died.
Yeah. Oh, gross. It's like, I can relate. That's what I want to do right now, hearing this story.
And his daddy before him all died the same way. So what's she doing there?
Just making him feel like he can't be with another woman or something. I don't know. Munchausen by proxy shit.
You can't show any
What is any of this bullshit she's pulling?
Any other woman affection or you might die.
Yeah. It's just one of those Munchausen-y by proxy side effects.
And the mother was a bit of
symptoms.
Bit of a two-face.
And it's so funny, the one who plays his mom, that Joey Lister Jones or whatever. Yeah. She's such a good actor. She's usually such a like wisecracky kind of young spark plug.
Yeah. Are you talking about the young mom?
Mm-hmm, yeah.
Because this is also where they changed the actress.
Yeah. To some like...
Or no,
is she super renowned?
That's after the bathtub scene.
Ah.
So that's later on.
Another bathtub scene coming up? Spoiler alert!
Yeah. But I have it written down, but maybe this was just something that I thought might happen. Does the pregnant lady say that she's going to have triplets?
Can't place it, love.
No, I don't know. Okay, get back on track.
Were his son triplets? Is that where you got that idea? Maybe.
I don't know.
It's possible. C'est possible.
So this is when you meet Dad, or who he thinks might be his dad.
Mm-hmm.
And he says that, your dad's alive. I used to work for your mom, taking care of your dad, cleaning up after him or something like that.
So if you were the dad, though...
Are you him?
Would you rather die coming or just spontaneously combust in the woods?
Yeah. I'm going with coming.
Me too.
Yeah. Fuck yeah.
Votes on that.
But what's funny about this guy, so I had him written down as...
Coming, bastard.
And especially what you just said, I have weird guy getting blown to bits. Okay? And I looked him up on IMDb because he looked familiar. And he's actually...
Buster Scruggs' cousin?
He's credited as Strange Guy in Beau. Didn't give him a name.
Nah.
But then...
That's so they could pay him less or what?
I remember what I remember him from. Came to me. Oh. That he's in Urban Legends.
No.
So I looked up his credit in Urban Legends. weird janitor. Tell me this guy isn't getting typecasted.
This guy can't get a friggin' operative word before his...
Normal guy. But I love that he's like, Beau, run! He's like, Dad?
Is this when this dude starts like barreling through the woods too?
Yeah, exactly.
And it's not Jeeves, is it? It's some other random guy.
No, it's Jeeves.
Is it Jeeves?
Yeah.
Looks like he turned in the
Because
Bob
he
Hoskins
has him on the
something.
tracker because of the ankle bracelet on his phone.
I thought that was just for health.
No. And then it's funny because the guy, again, on stage is like, who is that phantom in the woods? And then, like, you think like it's just part of the play.
Yeah.
But then he gets the ninja...
Axe.
Ninja axe.
I think it's the hook.
Yeah. And everyone just starts getting mowed down. And I mean mowed down. He even... So tell me this was part of the plan. Okay? Jeeves...
Okay.
Trips.
Turning into Dennis Miller on me here. Tell me this is part of the plan, okay?
Kind of turned into Mr. Garrison there, but...
Okay.
But he trips, turns the gun, shoots through himself.
And one of the funniest parts of the whole damn thing, like I haven't had this much of a laugh in 25 minutes.
And then he does manage to hit the incapacitate button on his phone.
Yeah, I know.
And it's just like a little zzz, and then he falls and it's just
lights on fire.
Yeah, from his balls. Just
great balls of fire.
yeah, exactly. Fucking another Elvis.
Yeah, that's Jerry Lee Lewis or something though.
Oh, is it?
Isn't it?
In it.
Some cousin fucker.
Yeah. Yeah, I got a pair of his cufflinks.
Same name. Lewis. Liam. Jerry Liam Lewis.
Oh, okay. So this is where it goes to the bathroom scene. And this is so weird because the bathtub, you see young Elaine sitting on the side of the bath, and then you see Beau in the bath. And then it pans around to the mother trying to get his clothes off.
Mm.
But then she keeps looking over at the bath and saying, do you want this too? And the camera's going, no.
It's POV in it.
So it's like this out-of-body experience. But why was a little Elaine there?
Well, and who was this other dude?
Yeah.
It wasn't. It was his brother or dad or something.
Might have been the daddy. But why was Elaine
I want
there?
to say that don't make sense.
Yeah,
that don't make no sense.
Exactly. And then this is when she gets dragged. So you see what looks like the sunken place before, because it was just the attic, the stairs that she had pulled down. You see the actress change at this point, and it becomes the older version of Mona.
Oh, that's when time jumps, eh?
Yeah.
And then there's this like wicked pullback shot. We looked at the making of this, didn't we?
Yeah.
Fuck.
At like 4 a.m.
Yeah. That was done like practically, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Am I crazy? Didn't it show how they did that shot and they like actually pull the camera like super far back?
I'm almost positive. I'll say yes.
I'm spooked out with this fucking lines blurring with Beau's life in mind. Getting tripped the fuck out here, man.
And then, so he wakes up on the side of the highway.
Some fresh air.
And just gets picked up and taken home. Like after all that, it just seems so easy.
Well, probably another plant.
Yeah. He looked like it was a hired, like the classic, like...
I wouldn't be surprised if they knew where Beau was now.
All black Suburban. I can pick some up.
Yeah, it's a limousine.
Yeah.
He's like, are you Murphy?
Yeah. Yeah, exactly.
O'Brien?
Yeah, brings him home, finds out he just missed the funeral.
Of course.
Yeah.
Why wouldn't he have?
Perfect timing.
Perfect, yeah.
Yeah, these guys were just waiting there in the driveway for him to pull up for days. Because you never knew when he was actually going to make it.
Oh my god, he's talking to the people.
What if he didn't want to watch the play? What if he kept going?
Would have made no difference, I suspect.
Yeah. Yeah, I guess he wouldn't have got picked up till the next day anyways, hitchhiking.
And if he would have stayed with old Nate, he probably wouldn't be home yet.
Yeah. What if he wanted to pull a lobster and just stay in the forest forever? Did she get killed? Can't kill a pregnant lady in a PG-13 movie, can they?
No.
Good answer. No suit. He's not wearing a suit, but at least he's not in his paint-covered jams anymore.
Yeah, or his birthday suit.
Yeah, yeah. No, I've seen people show up to a funeral and worse.
Talking about him entering the premises.
Mm.
Yeah, I just want to talk about the song that's playing, but if you got some kind of visual thing...
Well, I just got to say, odd choice doing the open casket.
Yeah, you don't normally get...
Not on decapitation jobs.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
But
he had to see it.
Yeah, and there was one little noteworthy thing there. Little telltale sign, a little birthmark.
Mm.
Or burn mark, maybe.
Oh, yeah? Something Mommy didn't have?
Mm-hmm. You know that.
Yeah.
But you're probably distracted a little bit by the most on-the-nose song.
Did we see Martha get it? Should have saw Martha get a burn. Martha can't get a flashback?
You might have seen it in a flashback or something. It's on the hand.
I'm sure there's 24 minutes on YouTube of explaining exactly how she got it.
Yeah. I think there is a lot of videos on
Not
YouTube.
here, pal.
A lot of people trying to discuss Beau. But you don't even need to get all that deep. Because that bread song is the most on-the-nose, Munchausen-y damn song. Like, I never even put it in this stupid category before, but now the song is unlistenable.
Yeah. Do you have any lyrics for us?
Yeah, it basically tells the whole story right from the beginning. You sheltered me from harm. Like, it's all about the mom and how good she is to Beau.
Oh, yeah. This scene really shows us off how amazing of a woman she is.
Yeah, kept me warm, gave life to me, set me free. The finest years I ever knew were the years I had with you.
Yeah.
And of course, I would give everything I own. Give up my life, my heart, my home. Like, so selfless for Beau.
Exactly, yeah. And you see that he's in, like, all the ads she used. Like, he was...
Oh,
he
yeah.
was her inspiration for all this whole super business she started.
They're hammering it boom now.
Yeah.
And this is where you're seeing the MWs. Yeah. Like, I don't think at first blush, like, you would have to look hard to see all the MWs.
Yeah.
But I think this is really the part in a first watch where a really attuned viewer would probably realize that you've been seeing this everywhere.
Yeah.
Like, everywhere.
Yeah.
On every product, you know, other than the dick drawings. Like, right next to it is going to be an MW from Mama.
And I thought that...
and does he not get any of the proceeds here? Like, he's got a $1.75 S4E4 on hand.
Where's the royalties?
Yeah,
Well, he probably did, but she
saving it for him.
She controls his. She's got one of those things Britney Spears had with her daddy. What was that called? The certain
trust.
word for it. No, there's something else. What they called it?
Inheritance.
No. Whatever it's called that he put in place that she can't touch her money. But anyways, yeah, even when they're doing like the like there's the narration at the funeral or the videos playing back of what the eulogy was, and it's like, we'd said, she would move mountains.
Yeah.
And after today, I think we should go check on the mountains and see how they're doing.
Yeah, and you don't even need a eulogy when you have a song saying that is there someone you're loving them so, and they're all taking it for granted.
Yeah. Income.
And that's what Beau did. He took his mama for granted, and she had to punish him severely. And fucking, this is like if Martha Stewart was your mom and was mad at you. Fucking set all of her culinary robots against you. Or Oprah. Like if Oprah was mad at you, she could probably pull something like this off.
Oh, yeah. Send you to Epstein Island for a timeout.
Smoke that, Jeffrey.
Yeah. And then enter Elaine.
Yeah, old Elaine.
Old Elaine, yeah.
Thank
fuck.
Let's get off this island.
Plays a little...
Seinfeld has someone named Elaine. Just got that.
No, that's Eileen. So, a little bit of cat and mouse, but they recognize each other after a while. He says, yeah,
Isn't this like a typical... Like, after all this, she apparently doesn't know him.
Yeah, no.
Like, she would obviously probably know him.
Well, she's like, I can't believe you're here. And he's like, I can't believe you're here. But it's like, it's the sun. Of course he's here. What the fuck?
It's like...
Was she
You
in
look
on it?
exactly the same. So do you,
Yeah,
except for your face and body.
Yeah, no, that was epic.
Burn.
Yeah, like, is she in on it?
Yes, of course. She's probably been in on it since she was a baby.
So how'd they pull that bag job?
Oh, we're on air?
Yeah. So she says, yeah, should we come in? Because he confesses that he waited for her.
She's just like, why?
Yeah. And it's funny because he's like, for some reason he said it's been so long. And it's like, it's been your whole life. But she goes, oh yeah, me too.
When he says how long he was home, or was since he's been
that what
home,
it was? Okay.
at the very beginning.
Yeah.
Remember?
Yeah.
He goes, it's been a long time since I've been home or whatever.
Yeah.
Then he's like, has it? And what's he say?
Give it to me.
I thought he said 7 months.
Oh, yeah.
It said several months, I think.
Several months.
Yeah. With captions, which was some of the ways I could only... Like, I couldn't tell what she was saying at the beginning with the baby.
Yeah.
Until I could read.
Yeah.
Oh, did he drop? Is he not breathing? Is he an idiot?
Yeah, exactly. And there was even a part, I can't remember if it was when he was talking to the therapist, but they did say how long it's been since last time he went and visited his mom.
Yeah. That was the therapist.
Oh, that's what you're talking about.
Yeah.
I thought you... Okay, yeah. And then... So they get in, and she's just prepared. This is like the most prepared you see someone in this whole scheme. She's got the song played. She got the song that she wants to bang to. Condoms just under the pillow, ready to go. Yeah. She says, you're rock hard. Nothing wrong with your
Vinky.
Vitality.
Yeah.
And, she does all the work.
Very fertile.
He gets a little nervous. Thinking about...
how he's gonna die pretty soon.
Pulling out before he even has to. But then, everything seems to go well.
I know. Can finally relax. He does have a goofy laugh. That's something that could happen in real life.
And man, this really fucking hit. Because then she keeps going.
I know. I understand why this hit. This has happened to 2 girls I've been with.
But yeah, man, when he looks up and she's just fucking dead.
Yeah,
and
she's got her Tammy contacts in.
Yeah. Because she has to finish for her to die.
Apparently.
Yeah.
And I don't know.
But how does that work?
With refraction periods, I mean, I know time is a construct, but, you know.
In the sound effects, when he's like...
I had it on mute this whole scene.
He's filling her up.
Not because I hate the sound of pause for porno, but because I hate Mariah Carey.
Yeah.
Just kidding. I don't even know.
Because it's no longer Christmas. It's too seasonal.
Was it Mariah Carey?
Yeah. Don't act like you don't know.
Yeah. Is this one with some old dirty bastard in it?
Yeah. It is now. But she's like the sound effects of her getting filled up. And and she's like, oh my God, I feel it. You definitely blasted right through that bag.
It's so funny.
Dirty talk.
Yeah, and Parker Posey is
the bag your mother laid out for you.
Yeah, you don't get to see Parker Posey that often.
No.
Elaine there.
Yeah,
she was in an episode or 2 of Bluey. Like 10 years ago or something.
Oh, yeah.
And I hadn't seen her in so long then. But she did kind of play one of these more offbeat characters in that.
Yeah. I'm trying to think of what else I would have known her from.
Definitely the name.
Yeah.
The name. How does her name precede her so hard?
Pocket full of posies.
Yeah.
But anyways, she came and went. And then you find out.
More literal thing has not been said.
And then this is when the big reveal happens.
Dun dun dun.
Mommy's head is intact.
Yeah. And you see some of the
Alive
minions.
and well. Yeah.
Taking her out.
Yeah.
Her stiff body.
Yeah. One looks like a maid, and then the guy looks like he's an FBI agent. Like he has the holster on him and everything like that.
Yeah, you know what? Like at this point, you start to wonder about accountability for everything. Like, is she really dead or just stiffened up? Like those eyes said otherwise. You know what I mean? Is Tammy dead? Like
she just needs a minute.
There's like a body count going up here. Martha's dead.
Marta? Mm-hmm. We're just finding that out now, mind you.
Yeah.
She begged me to fucking do it. How could you do it to her, Mama? She begged me to. She practically begged me.
Such fucking bullshit.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, her family doesn't have to work anymore.
Yeah.
Her extended family.
Yeah.
What a price to pay. But yeah, Martha should have been a well cared for, near damn member of the family.
Yeah.
But yeah, just collateral damages in Mona's schemology.
Did you check out that picture of Gam Gam? They show a picture of the grandmother.
Oh, what is up with that?
Breathtaking.
Yeah, she's got like a green skin and like orange eyes or something.
Like also played by a weird guy.
Yeah, fucking. She was definitely a lizard person.
Yeah.
That's where that conspiracy must come from. That kind of.
Yeah, no. She's reptilian.
Yeah.
They're just waiting for Beau to go through his next Animorph stage.
Oh, I think he's done evolving. I think evolution skipped Beau.
Yeah. And
no pun intended.
She just had to use the H word.
I hate.
Yeah. He's been showered with L his whole life.
No L.
And now that H word comes out. It just fucking snaps, man. Just fucking snaps.
No. This is when you know it's a dream. Because there's no way he wins. I mean, he doesn't seem to win, but that would feel like a small win.
Yeah, but she jigsaws her way out of it. Just plays dead.
What are you spoiling with this? So, you need to have seen Saw to see Beau?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, exactly. Well, they should be keeping up.
The Beau episode.
I know it was last season, but...
The next episode, pause for porno. We're going through the whole...
yeah. No,
explosive.
Yeah. There's no reason we can't talk about season 3.
Yeah. But she is giving you the shit. She knows how you don't think explosive is no good anymore. Overheard in your lifespan. Kind of like Love and Water and
my favorite
Beau.
was Murder Inc.
You need to act right.
Still talking about Chronic, right?
Can't make a hoe a housewife. That's what Mona always says.
Do you remember his face when he's walking away after killing his mom?
He's got the fucking scream on.
Yeah, I know. He's like fucking Donald Sutherland at the end of Body Snatchers.
Yeah, the mobile version.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was a pretty grand expression. Fucking say what you want about old Joaquin Phoenix. He can put on a show, this kid.
Yeah. Oh, fuck.
Yeah.
And then what's the next... I can't remember how it transitions.
He's always been overshadowed by watery people.
Fuck.
His fucking brother was a river, for God's sakes.
You gonna come stand by me, or what? How does it transition into the next... into the courtroom drama?
Is summer hot?
I was trying to think of how... what?
Sorry, I was just thinking about the seasons.
I can only picture in SLC Punk, and I think she was too young.
Yeah, but that was a long time ago.
I don't know what she looks like now.
Well, I better give her a quick Google. Rest in peace. No.
Oh, no.
Oh, and there was also a rain phoenix.
I can't remember what it was, but...
he had a very watery family.
Casey Affleck. What was that movie that he got Oscars for? And
Mystic River? No, Gone Baby Gone.
No, something by the
Manchester
sea.
by the Sea.
There was another movie that by far should have beat that fucking piece of shit.
Worse than Ben did?
And god damn it, I can't sleep after I saw how these Afflecks carry around their laptops.
Like a couple of boneheads.
I know, what the fuck? Can tell you're from Boston.
Yeah, you can tell you're too rich to care. Fuck.
So how
And Wahlberg's been in so many things. I can imagine he probably does it with just like, what's your weakest? The pinky and the thumb. He probably uses
holds it
the
with
whole.
his dick. I've seen the fucking Boogie Nights. Speaking of prosthetics,
He doesn't even need a dinner tray.
yeah, those pictures up on the wall of that guy eating his own dick. They were just outlines of fucking Marky Mark.
Yeah, that's just from the PTA's storyboard.
Yeah. All right. How does he get into the courtroom drama? I must ask. Futuristic courtroom drama.
Well, I mean, there's something to be said about whoever the fuck Mona Parsons is. Like, this is quite the monologue, ain't it?
Isn't it?
I mean, it's all guilt and blah, blah, blah. Who cares? Who cares at this point? You know, she'd be alive. But...
And I knew that was Colin Farrell's voice on the phone earlier.
Is that a joke? Old Colin Farrell?
Oh, yeah. And I knew this was coming into... this is crossing Joker and the Batman. Meeting in the middle here.
What do you do when you telephone a caveman?
Colin Farrell? I loved how powerful he was as he's saying the monologue, and you let your friends sniff your mother's panties, and you hid in the mall once. It's like these stupid little things that all kids probably do, other than the panty thing.
Yeah, so offensive.
Yeah, no. And but they got the defendant, because this guy's got this booming voice echoing through this like weird Colosseum thing as he's just floating on a motorboat, little motorboat in this water.
That's some theater of the mind for all the listeners out there.
But then you see the defendant just like way off in the distance. He's like, he didn't know any better.
Oh, also, before his little boat journey there, when he's in the house, you see the picture of Mona, the one made up of the...
Oh, yeah.
All like Nathan Lane's in the picture.
Yeah.
The dude walking backwards from earlier.
Yeah, Elaine.
Yeah.
Yeah, everyone that's...
It's the credits of the movie.
Part to the puzzle.
In one photo.
That would have been a cool way to do the credits.
Yeah, instead they just
let it ride. Let the
we'll
camera
get there
roll.
Eventually.
Let the cameras roll.
Did Joaquin die within that scene?
Oh, he go.
Because if you think about it, doesn't he flip over and then never pops back out?
Oh, yeah. Post-credit scene, he wakes up in the bathtub. No.
And reminds me of that video for Lydia by Highly Suspect. Remember when I showed you that one? With the girl who, like, the whole video she's underwater?
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Some bits creepy.
Yeah. I do remember you showing
Kind
that.
of intense.
Yeah. I don't remember the song. I can remember the video.
The song goes so well with it. Because in the bridge there, it's like, I can't fucking breathe, much less. And she, like, totally spazzes in that moment.
Yeah.
Fuck.
Yeah, powerful.
It's a great piece of work right there.
Yeah. So, it's determined. He's got to walk the plank. He's guilty for his sins. They must...
This movie's definitely a mashup of the music video for Lydia and Shame by The Inward Eye from Winnipeg.
So what is it that pushes the boat over? How does that work? What happens to that boat?
Well, there's something that I missed, probably, that had to do with all these little fires that get set. Because the engine goes cahoots in here with Mona.
And he's saying, Mum, my legs. I think he said...
Did they turn the hands or some shit? Did he turn them the hands? This piece of
I think it might
silly
be
goose?
one of those things where he was told that he can't swim.
Oh.
His legs are too weak. Because I feel like he says he can't swim either. Mama, my legs. And then the boat just gets like turned over.
Here, pause for 1 sec.
Ouch. Whoa.
Is that not the most cliche thing to ever say?
Yeah, gotta edit that one out. But, so, really stepped up the production value on this season of Truman Show, I must say. And,
Richard Kind got his paycheck for being seen and not just heard.
Yeah. Ari couldn't let us go without a cliff jump.
The guy who was gonna play Beau, who played it in the original, is we know the guy. I think he was in the
Johnsons.
The Johnsons, yeah.
Okay. But Ari had to get that cliff jump off again. Does anyone jump to their death in Hereditary? Is that an ongoing thing?
Well, someone loses a head.
Yeah.
Somebody becomes Pie Min.
Is anyone decapitated in Midsummer?
What are
the rules?
That Adisthrup or whatever scenario that they do, like the Norsemen.
Yeah, the eagle.
No, that's the blood eagles where they pull the lungs out the back to make wings.
Right.
No, the jumping off the rock.
Oh yeah.
I feel like they really smashed their melon on that one.
Yeah. I don't think I'm old enough.
Plus, well, I think there probably was somebody who was unheaded. Maybe the Wiener kids from Meet the Millers or whatever. Discount. What's his name?
I'm trying to think of what happens to him.
Sperminator.
Yeah, definitely.
He might have faced a demise like that.
Did you ever see Guardians of the Galaxy 3?
Didn't even know there was one.
He's in it.
They wouldn't do that.
Oh yeah. Adam Warlock.
Does he play young Groot?
Adam Warlock.
Don't say my name.
He plays an Adam.
He plays a warlock, all right?
Named Adam.
You can't just play an Adam.
Never been played before, fella?
I'm played like a harp from hell. Like Beau.
Well put. So what do you think? Arresting? Was it real?
Arresting?
I feel like
we haven't even talked about the arresting part yet. Where he meets his real dad. Like, we've beat around the bush a little bit.
Holy fuck. We forgot the whole cock monster.
That's dogma for you.
And how the fuck is Jeeves still alive?
Just raised a whole new slew of questions.
Find out next week. Yeah, holy fuck. See, this is when I fell asleep, I guess.
Self-preservation.
Yeah. Because, oh my god, that cock monster.
I'm surprised you didn't fall asleep after this scene, if you know what I mean.
Yeah, so she... How does that play out? Because he kills her. Thinks he kills her.
Yeah, so you head up to the attic.
Does he head up by himself willingly? Yeah, because he's having the flashbacks of it. So he goes up there.
Yeah. It's like, I'm gonna see what happened for real up there.
Finds Pappy.
How would you describe his father?
Exactly what he imagined his older self to look like. Joaquin. Just older.
Yeah, he doesn't.
Kind of like The Giver. Remember that novel? Looked a lot like The Giver.
Lois.
How would you explain him?
Well, I guess that's really all he remembers of his dad. No, it's just that he was basically just a set of balls and a dick.
Yeah.
And like a slightly motion blurred picture.
Yeah, holding a hammer. Got a hammer on him. Yeah, but now his dad's old and shriveled and flaccid looking, just...
Did you see Jackass 4?
Hanging out. Not yet.
The beginning, the intro kind of reminds me of that scene.
Oh, yeah. Chris Pontius is in it again?
Mm-hmm, I think so. I think that's exactly right. If I'm not wrong.
But yeah, the cock monster... you can tell that they made it, and they were like, not quite sinister enough. Yeah. Seems quite welcoming.
Yeah.
Could add some fucking weird arms on it.
Yeah. Another cameo by Marky Mark.
Yeah, exactly. Forced perspective.
Yeah, exactly. Like all them dudes that you see online.
Yeah. Yeah. Upward glory hole.
Mm-hmm.
Fucking
that's
upside down milk station.
Yeah, it's more like a fountain. Fountain of fuck.
Oh, 5 pounds.
Well, I mean, it seemed like he weighed a little more than that.
Yeah, like
he's bending the floor.
I'm sure he felt 5 pounds lesser after
he was leaving a groove, this guy.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Uncle Jesse.
He left 5 pounds in a lane, that's for sure.
Mm-hmm.
Would have been funny. She's just like dripping from the nose and the ears. Like she's just completely fucking...
Sounds inappropriate.
Yeah. Sounds like PG-14 material.
Yeah. Just give her a minute.
Yeah.
It must have been like when... I don't know if you've ever gone to a gas station, but, you know... Or, no, you've probably been to a gas station, but if you ever filled your tank with gas... There's a certain point you can't get any more.
Yeah.
I thought I heard that during that scene.
They definitely did took some liberties with the sound effects during this. Because you could hear the fucking...
I guarantee the guy who mixed it and
so you could hear it.
Foleyed this up has not recovered yet.
Yeah, exactly.
He's like, I've had to do some pretty literal things for this movie.
Yeah. Whole story's based off.
Yeah. Yeah. Hitting the salmon with the set of goat pinchers just didn't make the right sound, so I had to do it for real.
Slapping hams. And chickens. Bit of crushed grass there.
You know what time it is.
Unfortunately.
Oh, look, it's a little bastard.
So what do you think, fella?
I give it a 10 out of 11, which it was always turned up to. I don't really like Munchausen-y things.
No, but
in general, like those overbearing moms is like not really the genre I'm into.
I know, but this was just
thrill ride.
So much more. So many different, there's like almost 6 movies in this one. Right? Every half an hour you're getting something completely fresh from what you just watched. And
like Wes Anderson on Netflix.
Yeah. I'm definitely I'm pleasantly surprised, and I'm happy that I tripped in the sauna into these puppies.
Yeah, up to your aster with Ari here.
Real and spectacular. Yeah. When is A24 gonna do wrong?
Oh, they'll get their comeuppance.
Maybe
making all these slow burns.
I'm even excited for this Love Lies Bloody. After seeing the trailer, it looked pretty cool.
Yeah. Was there one that I did look at their website?
That might have to be one that we do.
Was that the one with Elaine?
No.
Julia?
No.
Julia?
No, I don't think it's... I can't think of any cast members that are actually of notoriety.
Right.
But it just looked like it was probably a wild ride. Something like... Not as crazy as this. I don't know who the director was. But it looked really good. And, sky's the limit with these A24 guys.
Yeah. They were definitely... I was seeing these movies before they were ever really on my radar. Even though this was like after film school and shit, like they were a slow comeuppance. But like if you go back quite a ways, there was stuff.
Yeah.
And even Climax, which I had seen, I didn't realize that was A24 at the time. It makes sense now. But
and I think the Suspiria,
the new one.
Yeah.
Well, obviously the other one was like in the 70s.
Because what's her name? Mia Goth is in a lot of A24. And Ty West. I wonder if Ty West and, hearing him and Ari Aster talk would be something strange. Those guys probably kink it up. Gotta say.
Yeah, what do you think drove Ari to be so obsessed with these exact themes?
Probably thinking that at one point in his life he was just never going to get laid.
Well, I hope he gets there one of these days.
Yeah, I hope...
Because he is pent up.
I hope Mama Aster didn't take too much offense to this one.
Anyway, we're falling sucker to all their shit.
I know.
Bunch of fucking sucking at Mona A24's teeth.
We're
hope the water don't get shut off.
Well, they're going to have to start sponsoring us, maybe. Hopefully. But it's funny, like...
Good to end on a laugh.
I'm actually sold on A24 because we've talked about it, like... Our style of film, it's almost like now a new aspiration is to like not only get a film out, but be able to have a film that would be able to fit in the A24 catalog. Because every movie I've seen, I hold on high regard for sure. So that'd be quite an achievement. You get A24 backing you.
Yeah, but all of the friggin' movies are probably all pieced out into this. Like there's some 5 pounds when he's getting driven around smoking Jeffries for sure.
Yeah. zip-locked photographs.
Hey, you can't own Ziploc photographs.
All right. You know, Chris Candido. He died because he shouldn't have got on a plane after surgery. So Nathan Lane wasn't lying.
Nobody was lying. Didn't you see the way that lady died after he had sex? This was an important lesson, all right?
Talk about Kiss of the Dragon. The Jet collection.
Yeah, definitely. I almost think we should do fucking... It's been a while since we saw something from the Culkin collection.
That's true.
Kieran Culkin collection.
It's true. We're already got 2 out of 3 of the Colin collection.
Mm-hmm. Did you see any of that Scott Pilgrim cartoon on Netflix?
No. My neighbor keeps talking about it, though.
Reprising his role as his roommate. Wally. Whew. Slow burn out at the end. Just looking at the wall. Must be something a note.
Oh, I'm burned, baby.
Desperado, why don't you come to our rescue? Antonio Banderas.
This fucking this ending's feeling a little desperado.
Yes, Robert Rodriguez, a one-man crew.
Yeah.
The book.
El Mariachi.
Yeah. Who knew that existed when Desperado came out? Not any North Americans.
Not a single Norseman. Yeah, you're right, Phyllis. We're really fucking this up.
But she's trending.
Yeah. I'm trying to... You think she looked that up, or... It's pretty good thinking. You must have watched it a 3rd time, did you? Gives me something to think about.
Yeah. Feels like a number 3. Whatever that would entail. Anything else?
We don't know what we're doing next week.
Do any of us? Mona, what's her name, knows.
What's her name? Yeah, so what do you think what's the water detailing?
It's literally her name. I think it just, water is probably their relationship turned fucking TV, wouldn't it?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you need water to survive, but it's also a powerful force that can...
You got it.
Wipe your whole life away.
Whatever you're thinking is probably pretty much literally...
Let's start from the beginning here, shall we? We got time.
Bringing it back. Back to the V hole at the beginning.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Right after the water broke.
Yeah, I thought he was a gallbladder.
Yeah, gallstones.
You know what Beau means?
You're gonna tell me.
It means beautiful, isn't it, for a boy?
Yeah. And it also is...
It's B-E-A-U, not B-O.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. It's half of the word beautiful. The first half.
The emasculated half.
Yeah.
He's kind of that as well.
Yeah. From the waist up.
Which way?
I said up. Half naked. So you think Birthday Boy Stab Man's getting his own spin-off or what?
Yeah, whatever happened to him? I hate it when an arc don't have an ending.
Yeah. Wasn't much of an arc, but it was definitely a slight curve.
Yeah, a little left field. Yeah, no offense, but that fucking tirade was on par with Mona's at the end of this movie. I mean, all great points. We did go over a few of them, so. Yeah. But I appreciate you limping in, as always, Phyllis.
Yeah.
Did put a nice bow on it.
E like.
Delightful.